वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यमव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषामव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धरता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्। श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी। सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः। अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः। समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः। तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेता स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः। ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्दधाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
उपस्थित भगवत भक्तों के रूप में मेरी
अपनी ही आत्माओं। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता भगवान के मुखार बिंद से निकली हुई अमर वाणी है, और जो भी जीव श्रद्धा सहित इस अमर वाणी को धारण करता है, वो जीवत्व को छोड़कर ईश्वरत्व की प्राप्ति करता है, इसमें कोई संशय नहीं है। ये जीवात्मा चाहे जिस देश में रहे और चाहे जिस भेष में रहे, गीता सबका सब काल में समान रूप से कल्याण करने वाला एक अनुपम एवं अलौकिक ग्रंथ है।
Sayo Papokarajana Nidra Samadhi Sthiti Nidra Samadhi Sthiti Nidra Samadhi Sthiti Sanjaraha Padayo Padak Shinavidhi Stotra Lisarvagiro Yat Yat Karama Karomi Tat Tadakilam Shambho Tavaradhanam Shambho Tavaradhanam Shambho Tavaradhanam Manmana Bhavamadbhakto Madhyajimam Namaskuru Mame Veshyasi Satyam Te Pratijani Priyosime Fix your mind on me, be devoted to me, worship me, prostrate before me, and you shall come to me only. Truly this is my promise to you, for you are dear to me. Lord Krishna said, Sarva-dharman parityaja Mamekam sharanam vraja Aham tva sarvapapebhyo Mokshayishyami ma shuja Abandoning all duties, take refuge in me alone, for I shall liberate you of all sins. Grieve not. Yesterday's world is a dream, like a river that runs through my mind, made of fields and the white pebble stream that I knew as a child. Butterfly swings in the sun taught me all that I needed to see. For they sang to my heart, oh look at me, oh look at me, free as the wind, free as the wind, that is the You can now gently and slowly open your eyes and know that you are a unique and beautiful spiritual being of pure consciousness, and all you have to do is to shine brightly, and you'll be helping the world and the universe. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev, Jai Geeta Mata. Stay blessed.
Thank you so much, Swami Geeta Kiranji, and welcome all of you to join this short session. My special thanks today to Deepak Kupalji and Ramesh Khemlani from India, who get up so early in the Brahmurth. Thanks again. And of course, thanks to Narendra Kapoorji and Dr. Umar Prasadji. I love one of the verses, Swami Geeta Kiranji, very popular. Sarv Dharman Paitajya Mamekam Saranam Vajo Aham Tua Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Ikshami Masuta. Leave all the religious labels, come to my shelter, and I will show you the path for your ultimate blissful destination. I asked that question to Gurudev, and simple answer was, those 5 Gyanendriyas you have, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, touch. Use these 5 Gyanendriyas in the service of the Lord, and that will do the miracles. Very, very powerful show. Thank you so much, Swami Geeta Kiranji. Your meditation and with Gita Shlokas give real insight, divine energy in us. Thank you again. With that, I want to welcome Narendra Kapoorji, coming from beautiful vacation from London. Please join us, and we met you last time. So please take upon yourself and start giving us some wisdom pearls from Bhagavad Gita. Thank you.
Sri Krishna, Joshi ji, Prasad ji, and my dear sister Geeta ji, and all the audience. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansuchanur Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bandhe Jagat Guru Om Shri Paramatme Namaha Gita Shasmidham Punyam Ya Patet Priyata Puman Vishnu Padam Vaproti Bhai Shokadivarditaha Gita Adhyan Shilasya Pranayam Parasya Cha Naiva Santi Hi Papani Urvajanam Kritani Cha Om Brakatunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Om Shantakaran Bhujagashayanam Padmanavan Suresham Vishwadharan Gagan Sadrisham Megavaranam Shubhangam Lakshmikantan Kamalanayanam Yogi Bhridhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnu Abhayharan Sarvalo Ekainatan Om Yo Shanti Antarikshagvam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadhya Shanti Vanaspatya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagvam Shanti Shanti Reba Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti 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 Om Astoma Sadgamyam Tamsoma Jyotirgamyam Mrityorma Amritam Gamyam Om Shanti 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 Om. Today we will try to understand a couple of verses from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And the one which I want to share with you, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagriti Sanyami Yasyam Jagriti Bhutani Sa Nisha Pashyato Mune. And the second one, Yam Yam Vapi Smarana Bhavam Tyajyante Kalevaram Tam Tamai Veti Kantaya Sada Tadabhava Bhavita. These two verses are interrelated in terms of the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The way we are living our lives, because I am very concerned that when we talk of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we must put a lot of stress on our daily living, how we are living. So the first verse is Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagriti Sanyami. When an ordinary person sleeps, the jnani, knowledgeable person, he awakes. And vice versa, when the disciplined yogi who has the wisdom to control his senses and living in the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, when he sleeps, then the worldly people wakes up. So this is the literary meaning. But what is the wisdom behind that? How it is implemented in our daily life? That is, we are talking today. We, all people, we are doing our all chores, duties, works in a daytime. And that is true. But at the same time, 99% of our activities are focused on materialistic achievements. We are gaining lot of possessions, and lot of sufferings we are going through. That is all daytime. And in daytime, most of the people, they are selfish. All our activities are self-centered. We don't care about the others. The state of mind is either rajasic or tamasic. We are totally devoid of the wisdom of sattvic state of mind in daytime. Because everything is centered, focused on the achievements of materialistic things. And at the end of the day, everything becomes zero. Nobody is allowed to take anything. And in the journey of our possessive way of living, we don't invest any time in the resources of our spiritual journey. So the other meaning of this verse is that when the person who is immersed in the spiritual knowledge, when he is sleeping, sleeping means he is meditating, he is talking to the Almighty, his state of mind is sattvic, compassion is there, he is selfless mode of mind. And at the same time, this is called the state of knowledge. And the daytime when ordinary people, they are doing their works, they are all self-centered and for the achievements of materialistic pursuits. So the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita is that when we say day is the knowledge, and night, in the absence of day, is the night, and that is the ignorance. Most of the people, they are living in the state of ignorance. They don't understand life, and they don't invest any time in the real journey of their lives. And this goes on and on and on, and we become ritualistic. We started doing a lot of not knowledge-based rituals, and we think we are doing many things. We are not doing many things. We are devoid of the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita if we don't make the adjustment of our day-to-day life. This spirituality, according to the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, must be the top priority as long as I live on this planet. If we don't adjust the time factor, then that means that is not your priority. I have been stressing more than enough. Then investing time in any activity, that becomes your top priority. But we are treating spirituality as a hobby. Hobby, jab time mil gaya, kar liya, nahi to nahi sahi. That does not take you anywhere. And at the end of the day, we get the wisdom, but that is too late, too short time. So when the time is there, your health is there, your memory is there, your resources are available to you, you are in good health, start putting a lot of time to understand the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Its Sanskrit is very simple and it can be memorized. But at the same time, you don't need that. You only need one verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and it should perfect it in totality. There will be a total transformation in your personality. It is a revolutionary idea. If you implement in your personality, you will be totally changed. Otherwise, if there is no change, then we are not the beneficiary of the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, having said that, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagrati Sanyami. So always try to acquire the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, knowledge, and then implement it. Implement it like Bhakti Yoga. There are 39 qualities, perfect one quality. What is wrong with us? We don't do that. We just praise, oh, this has been said here, that has been said there. No, pick up any one quality. Advaishta sarva bhutanam. Goodwill to everybody, ill will to none. Nor practice it. Don't leave it there. Yasmano dvijate loko, lokano dvijate. Don't excite people and don't get excited. Practice it. Do we do it? We don't do it. We leave it to just recitation. But no, the Bhagavad Gita should be the reflection of your face. When you talk, it looks like that you understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It is a practical science. It is a physics, chemistry, algebra, math. You have to implement it on a daily basis. If there is no change in your personality, then Bhagavad Gita is thousands and thousands of miles away. Wisdom will not come to you. So under this particular verse, Yasmano dvijate loko. So don't excite people and don't get excited. Stay stable. Do we practice this? We don't do that. And that is the question we are asking again and again. Change it, change yourself. And Bhagavad Gita is the lighthouse. It projects lights. And the other verse which I want to share with you, Yam yam vapi samaram bhavam yajyante kalevaram tam tameveti kantaya sada tat bhava bhavita. It is a divine warranty coming out of from the lotus lips of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And it is an extended warranty. We buy so many electronics and we are looking for the warranty or guarantee. This is the warranty and guarantee from the lotus lips of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. That at the end of the day, when we leave this planet, if you remember me, if you recall my name, you will directly come to me. That is the shortest cut. It looks very easy, but it's very difficult. In the nursing homes, in hospitals, in ICUs, people don't know where they are. Memory is compromised. And if people have the memory, they are talking about their children, their bank balances, because they never practice this thought. Their whole investment was in the materialistic pursuits. Then how the name of the Almighty Bhagavan Shri Krishna can come to you? It will not. It is not etched in your memory. And then this warranty does not apply. That is how the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita should be implemented, that such a divine warranty coming from the lotus lip of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, that if you recall my name at the time of final exit from this planet, rest assured, you will come to me. I will take care of you. You will be sitting in the lotus feet of myself. You will be merged in the divine forces. You will become the divine energy, cosmic energy. This is my warranty. Now, what is difficult to understand this little thing? The question is, we don't apply the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita in our daily lives. And last time I mentioned this, and again I am allowed to mention that Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa jnana dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalat tyagas tyaga chanti nirantaram. Better than practice is the knowledge. Better than knowledge is the focused mind. Better than focused mind is the ultimate renunciation of the fruit of action and leave it to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So the idea I am mentioning this is that without practice, there is no change. Whatever we practice, we must know, we must have the knowledge what we are practicing. Wrong practice will make you wrong person. Right practice will make you right person. And Bhagavad Gita will make a revolutionary change in your personality if you implement the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita on a daily basis. Daily basis, when you get up, try to be aware what I am doing. It is not sufficient or enough to just recite Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12. We have been doing that many years. Everybody has memorized. If he or she is a student of Swami Hariharji Maharaj, Gita Ashram, everybody knows that. But the question is, did you ever challenge yourself? Did I imbibe even one quality in its totality? Then we would not be suffering. People are suffering. People are not sleeping. They have a lot of concerns. Their memory is choked with negativity. That transformation must come if you are a serious student of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And it is your prime duty, ethical, moral, spiritual duty, to invest time and practice it in dealing with your spouse, in dealing with your family, in dealing with your friend, social circle. Reflect that quality. And until and unless we do that, Bhagavad Gita is an utopian idea. It looks very lofty, very good, but without practice, we are just not doing enough justice to ourselves and to this elitist philosophy also. So with these thoughts, I leave it to your imagination and to your determination, and look for the change, transform yourself with conviction. And it is doable. People have done it. Miracles happen only through the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, not through ritualistic practices. Jai Sri Krishna and Jai Gurudev. Back to Joshiji. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Nanda Kapurji. Discipline is definitely a must. And there are 39 gunas of a bhakta. Just take one. Rest 38 will follow automatically. Take one and practice. With that, I want to request very humbly to Dr. Prasadji, please take it from this point. Take us all the way. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you very much, Joshiji. Thank you very much. Prayer to Lord Sri Krishna and Gurudev. Vansi vibhushita kara navnirdabhat itambara darunabimba phaladharosta Purnendu sundar mukha Arvinda netra Krishnat param kimapi tattvamaham na jane Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Divine souls, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Gurudev to everybody. For quite some time, we have been going through that segment of chapter 4 where Bhagavan talks about yajna, the yajna prakaran, which is given in verses 24 to verse 30. In these verses, a total of 12 yajna has been mentioned by Bhagavan, one after another. We have studied in length this Brahma Yajna, Brahmarpanam, Brahmavir, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam, Brahmevatena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. We now move on to other 11 Yajna, Deva Yajna, Atma Samarpan Rupa Yajna, Indriya Sanjam Yajna, Vishay Havan Yajna, Antahkaran Sanjam Yajna, Drabya Yajna, Tapa Yajna, Yog Yajna, Swadhyaya Yajna, Pranayama Yajna, ending with Niyatahar Yajna. Now you will see that these Yajna, they are all arranged in a particular pattern. Just going through the verses, you will not appreciate unless you recognize as to why Lord has talked about Brahma Yajna to start with, and ending with Niyatahar, food what we eat, from Brahma Yajna, where everything is Brahma, Brahmar, Brahma, Brahma, everything is Brahma, to thing like eating what we're eating. But they're all very significant. The purpose of putting all various yajna is for the benefit of the vast number of devotees who are lined up and are at different stages of spiritual development. Those who have reached that high, where he had just to break through the last bit of darkness, last bit of ajnana and jnana, he is at Brahma Yajna. And the one who is interested in eating and going through the life of just day-to-day life, nowhere near, at the lowest rung of spirituality, he is very just started to think of a spiritual path, what they call mumukshu. I will not go into that. But what I'm trying to explain, that these have been arranged in a particular pattern. I will gradually take you through that. This struck me just, you can say by chance, or I can say Guru Kripa. You will not find what I'm trying to explain. You will not find that in description and in various explanation given in various books. Now, as you can see, what is happening, that there are 12 yajna. Now, they are having some particular purpose. And the main purpose is to take away or burn away the impurity, vasana nivaran hetu, to take away the vasanas, get rid of impurities. 6 yajna are towards burning away your impurities. And other 6 yajna, which follows that, is to gain purity, punya arjan hetu yajna. Now, what is happening? You see, if you have an equipment, say for example harmonium, or for that matter any instrument, has not been used for quite some time, it has got dust all over, maybe reeds are having they are all spoiled in a way, rusted for example. So there is rust and dirt and everything is there in the harmonium. How can you play it? you have problem in playing harmonium because the instrument is not in order. Bhagwan has given us this instrument. This body is an instrument which God has provided to us to use for what? To rise on the path of spirituality, go higher up, higher, higher, to be one with Him, nirvana or release or whatever you call it. Now, but this instrument is having rust and dust here and there. So the organs which we are having, which we make use of in performing those actions which will take us to, or we perform the actions which will guide us to spirituality, they are not in order. So to get rid of the various impurities, they're all vasana, there are 3 gunas, we know that. So the vasanas, they are man, buddhi, chit, ahankar, all those are having rust. So the 6 yajna which Bhagavan mentions are for the purpose of taking away those impurities from the organs which we have. And once the impurities have been taken away, then you use it in such a way that the path of spirituality is unhindered. There is no, you can play the harmonium or play whatever instrument, there is no problem, but you improve upon the playing of the instrument. Instead of working towards removing the impurities, you are working towards using the instrument for a higher purpose, particular purpose. That is the reason why Bhagavan talks about so many yajna to start with and ends up with other 6 yajna. I will come to that. Now, so, and there is a definite purpose. For every yajna, there is a purpose behind it. And they are in such a way that, as you know, if somebody has power to impart certain thing, so for example, grant you leave. Now, granting you leave, somebody has power. So this person who wants leave has to approach this person, and he has the power to grant it. So that is given. So that is done. So in that way, depending upon the power which of higher authority, lower authorities are submitting themselves into it. That is the burning away of the thing which he wants to get rid of to the higher authorities. So that is the purpose to be followed by the seeker of knowledge. Now, the pattern again is there is a ahuti. Something is offered, there is oblation. Then there is a agni, which is the sacrificial fire. And when that is done, something happens. What happens? That those things, those material, what you are putting in there, they are changed. They are completely, the form of that, if you're putting rice or til or whatever you are putting there, they get burned up and get into the ash. So that happens when you are offering something, and the one who has the power to accept that or grant that, then your purpose is fulfilled. That is the philosophy behind this yajna. Now, so I said that there are 6 of our yajna. They are for purification. That is called chitta suddhi. Ultimately, it is purification of chitta, mana, buddhi, chitta, and ahankar. That is purified. And that, of course, is connected with senses and objects. All of them are interconnected. The rest of, we want to get rid of the vasanas. Now, Brahma Yajna, which we talked about, that is the purest of pure. That means once you reach that state, then you see everything Brahma. There is nothing but Brahma. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. samahatma sudurlabha. That is the state of Brahm Yajna. But then there is a line drawn here to realize that beside the Brahma is everything, and the umbrella or substratum, you can call it, we have Jagat. We have the Sansar. And that Jagat has two components. One is outside Jagat, and there is this inside Jagat. This body is also Jagat. Every component, Bhumi, Apa, Anala, Vayu, Kham, all those which are there in the Samasti Prakriti or in Jagat is also in Vyasti Prakriti, which is this body. But this body has to have, this Jiva is the combination of body and the power from Brahma, that is reflected consciousness. We have explained that earlier, but this has to be kept in mind. I have already given these backgrounds in detail. Previously, we have talked about it, how the Jiva is a combination of body and the reflected consciousness. So that is the inside world, and there is outside world. So a Yajna Bhagavan, then after Brahma Yajna, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 Yajna which is involved in the process which is called purification process in order to bring about Chitta Suddhi. This is our apparatus, that's the body, which is purified because they are all having rust or dust. So they are being cleaned. So you can see, I'm just giving background, then we'll come to the specific yajna later on. I have only 2-3 minutes to talk. So there is this Deva Yajna, that is Deva Yajna, we will explain him later on, but it is involving the outer world. How through Deva Yajna you are able to get away from the outer world. Just few minutes before, Ramesh ji was talking about बाहर देखते हैं हम, बहिर्मुखी हैं, अंतर देखते नहीं हैं. तो बाहर को कैसे हटाना है? I tell you, the yajna, 12 yajna, the way Bhagavan has said, and I will try to go through this because these are very practical way. Bhagavan has talked to Arjuna through this yajna, how everybody can make use of this understanding and try to grab or pick up and use in practical life. I will go through that slowly and slowly, but today maybe just go through a broad outline. So there is this Deva Yajna, which Bhagavan will talk about how to get rid of influence from the outside world. Now, what happens? What is there in the outside world that is taking us away from Bhagavan? What is there in samsara that we are attracted towards that and not go towards antaramukhi? We don't go towards Bhagavan, which is sitting in our each one of us in the. So what is that? That is Vishaya. That is all the objects, all kinds of Vishaya. We all know what Vishaya means. Every Indriya has a Vishaya. The objects are there. Now, Sabd, Sparsa, Rupa, Ras, Gandh, I don't want to go into those details. You all know very well. You are all very knowledgeable. So all the objects are there in the Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. All those are outside. The way we look at, the way here, we way smell, all those are things, they are an outside world towards which we get attracted. So there is a yajna Bhagavan prescribes how to get away from the involvement of all those sense objects which is there or lurking in the environment all around you. Everywhere all these things are there and you get more attracted towards you. Then he talks about how these objects disturb our senses. Because if objects are there, so what? If we do not allow the senses within us, if we can get this connection disconnected, we do not allow our eyes to get attracted towards the objects. If we are restraining ourselves, behaving in a proper way, which Bhagavan will explain how, then the connection between the object and the senses all the time, this is running, senses are running towards object. We do not allow our senses to get in contact with the objects, or if the contact is there, it doesn't affect our senses. So if we are able to control our senses, then again we are moving towards Bhagavan in this direction. We are moving in the other way. Senses disturb our mind. The objects disturb the senses. Senses disturb our mind. Mind, again, intellect, depending upon what quality of intellect you have, disturb your ego, and ego is the one which is keeping you away from Bhagavan. So there are this yagya, indriya sanjam yagya to control the senses. We have the antahkaran sanjam yagya for antahkaran, and there is aham, atma samarpan rupa yagya to control the ego. So you'll see one after another, these are all beautifully arranged in such a way that there are steps which we can take to avoid running away to environment and gradually move towards antarmukhi, towards Bhagavan. And once this ego we got rid of the ego, then we are able to be one with that, with Bhagavan, and be with him and have this darshan of Bhagavan, Brahmavir, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam. Now it looks like clock it is already past 30. I don't know. I will have to stop here. We'll continue again next week, whatever time is available. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Prasadji. What an insight. Wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of your discussion of Yajna, the 12 type of Yajna. I wish you kept talking and we kept listening. Geeta, Kiran, are these lectures put on YouTube or something? How can we listen to them again?
Yeah, most of them is being put on YouTube. Unfortunately, there was one, I think on the 7th April, Amon made some mistake and it was accidentally deleted. It's so sad. But the rest of it is on the YouTube.
Hari Kare so Khari so never worry. Everything happens for a purpose. But we enjoyed very much, very much, Dr. Prasadji. I want to thank latecomers, not that late, Dinesh, Ahujaji, Mukund, Prasadji, Shilaji, Jay, Mary Beth. Thank you very much. We have a small group, but we are very dedicated. Narendra Kapoor, you come with a very practical ideas, telling point blank, giving his experience. We must learn to use it and apply it to our life. Bringing most expensive medicine from pharmacy and not to take it doesn't do any good. Use them, implement it. And that's what we do. And thank you, all of you. Come again. We'll meet on Sunday morning, like every Sunday and every Thursday. We are missing Peter Ganglani ji. He has been busy. He promised and declared that he won't be here today. Anyway, loved it. The best time is spent is in Satsarcha, and that's what we are doing. At this time, all the confidence from Gurudev and Sri Krishna gets into us, and we feel something worthwhile has happened, we have done in our life. Even though small, it's worth it. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll meet you again.
And also, so Joshiji, this next coming Friday night for Bangkok, and then I think it's a day in the morning for US. For the full moon is coming next
Yes.
Friday, 5th. Full moon
On
night.
5th, we will be in the morning. So we will watch you. And I request again, when you relay, tell them to watch it again in the evening night when moon is there. And listen to that again to have a double benefit. It will be very, very good meditation, very powerful. Moon is the controller of our mind. And if that can be in order, we are in order. So we will watch you and we will relay again. Give me, you will send me some link and I will send you a room again.
I send the link.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Jessica.
Yes, Krishna. everybody.
Everyone can watch repeatedly what the section,
Oh,
either
yes.
Kapuji or Dr. Kapuji, or especially I would say Dr. Prasaji, because whatever Dr. Prasaji said, you have to listen 10 times to get this. So it's there on YouTube, except only one was missing. Yeah.
And you're right, repetition is important. I go for my physical therapy after what happened, and the experts tell me, keep doing it, everything will be fine, but we have to keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, keep listening, keep practicing. And really, discipline is a must. Without discipline, nothing happens. Thank you for making this beautiful and Yanisha service. Munis wake when others sleep and vice versa. Very powerful, very powerful. Thank
Jai
you
Shri
very much.
Krishna.
I
Jai Shri
think
Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai
you
Shri
missed out, you are late.
Just
Well, I'm sorry.
We are concluding now, so we'll see you on Sunday and Thursday again. But remember, full moon, I will tell you, I'll send you. Thank you, gentlemen, ladies, brothers, sisters. See you again. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.